Chief Justice Mohan Peiris says that lawyers should treat each case that they receive with the sensitivity that it requires. He made this statement during a function held in the Batticaloa area today.
Chief Justice Mohan Peiris toured the Batticaloa area today upon an invitation extended by the Bar Association of Batticaloa. The Chief Justice, who was accorded a warm welcome, also toured several court complexes in the area.
Remember, there are no small cases and big cases. Every case is a big case for that litigant. So you've got to treat every case with the sensitivity that it demands. We must make money. There's no question. And there's nothing wrong in that. Money is a good thing and there's nothing wrong in making money. But there's a way to make money and there's a way to use money. And there's a way and there is also a limit to making money.
The Ceylon Today newspaper brought about another new innovation to the newspaper industry of Sri Lanka today by introducing an 8-page 3D spread.
A free pair of 3D glasses was presented to the readers with today's edition of Ceylon Today to fully experience the 3D effect of the spread. Ceylon Newspapers, which aims to bring new innovations to the industry earlier, launched an audio advertisement in the newspaper.
ත්‍රිමාන පුවත්පතක් ඉදිරිපත් කිරීම ඉතා අසීරු කාරණයක්.
Introducing a 3D newspaper is not an easy task. We need a great amount of technical knowledge as well as equipment. Even though it has only been 1 year and 4 months since we began printing newspapers, we have been able to gather this technical expertise and produce a 3D newspaper of international standards. The Maubima and Ceylon Today newspapers aim to change traditional print media, and we are accomplishing this.
සම්ප්‍රදායික පුවත්පත් කලාවේ වෙනසක් ඇති කරන්න. ඒ වෙනස ඉතා සාර්ථකව අප සිදු කරමින් පවතිනවා.
In business news tonight, Governor of the Central Bank, Ajit Nivard Cabral, says that banks have a major role to play to promote financial inclusiveness. The governor made this comment while addressing the Commonwealth Secretariat Asia Conference on Financial Inclusion and Financial Literacy. The second day event was organized by the Central Bank of Sri Lanka.
Lots of times banks are there to help the big business, which is good. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, you got to understand that they didn't become big suddenly. They were at one time small businesses. Very important from the point of view of financial inclusion is giving loans at the right time. The banks must help them to prepare business plans, take them into the next level of development. Otherwise, they will continue to be on a hand-to-mouth existence. Then we have to reduce the red tape. In Sri Lanka, we are working out the methods by which doing business is made easier, so that people don't have to do everything else other than the business. In some countries, by the time you get the telephone, by the time you get your construction permit, by the time you get your electricity connection, you have exhausted yourself and you have no time to be doing your business. That needs to be changed. And if you can ensure that the red tape is reduced, then you will find that people can get together and do their business and not be inundated with the problems of red tape.
The Mahasangha points out that it is not acceptable for the opposition leader to refuse answering the questions of the media and flee a situation. The Mahasangha points out that the opposition leader, who is sustained by public funding, cannot evade questions from the media as they relate to issues faced by the public.
The media briefing, which clearly highlighted the policy adopted by the opposition leader when dealing with the media, was witnessed yesterday. The opposition leader evaded the questions of a journalist by stating that even Lord Buddha did not answer all questions.
රනිල් වික්‍රමසිංහ මැතිතුමා බෞද්ධයෙක්ද කියලා.
It has come to a point where the people of the country are questioning whether Ranil Wickremesinghe is actually a Buddhist. The Mahanayaka Theros of the Siam, Amarapura as well as Ramanya sects requested him to remove himself from the party leadership, appoint Karujaya Surya in his place and continue to work as the opposition leader. He has disregarded this request. Recently, the chief prelate of the Askiri chapter reminded that when one individual leaves the party, hundreds follow him or her. Did he listen? No. We need to understand that Ranil Wickremesinghe is not a leader who cares about the country, the party, a race or religion. During the occasion on which the letter of appointment was presented to the Mahanayaka Thero of the Ramanya Nikaya, he went to see the big match. Recently, when he convened a media briefing, did he act like an opposition leader or a party leader? No. How did he behave? He evaded questions by saying even Lord Buddha did not answer all questions. Why did he have to involve Lord Buddha in this? Lord Buddha never fled from questions. This could clearly be seen in the Alavaka Damanaya. According to what we see, his mental health is deteriorating. I am saddened by this.
Second paragraph. මනස බොහොම විනාශ වෙලා ගිහිල්ලා කියලා මම බොහොම කනගාටුවෙන් ප්‍රකාශ කරනවා.
News First U reporter Kirupai Raja Thamil Selvan filed in this report from Batiklo.
An Indian businessman identified as Ramayami Mane died after he was run over by a tractor in the Vanimule area on the Pavakudi Chennai Thandi Adi road. Locals charged that he died on the spot as there was no transportation facility to take him to the hospital.
உயிரிழந்துள்ளார். அங்கே போதிய போக்குவரத்து வசதி இன்மை காரணமாகவும் ஆம்புலன்ஸ் போன்ற வசதிகள் இன்மை காரணமாகவும் இறந்தது காரணங்களாக குறிப்பிடலாம்.
Also on local news, UNP parliamentarians spoke on the Mattala International Airport in Parliament today.
Do not be jealous over this. If you are not corrupted, you won't be jealous. Describe what development is. You would build a bridge where there is no river. Is this development? Everyone left to Mattala yesterday. Let's leave aside the port in this instance and let's look at the new airport. They said they opened an international airport. What happened here? They say that refueling takes place here. Is there an oil tank present at this location? A Fly Dubai aircraft arrived yesterday and purchased 90,000 litres of fuel to fly to Dubai. After that, only 10,000 litres of fuel was remaining. If another aircraft arrived here to refuel, they would have to say, we don't have fuel, we can give you water if you want. Is this what you mean by an international airport? Are you asking carriers to come to Mattala to refuel 100,000 litres from here and then fly to Kattanayake to refuel a further 75,000 litres? Is this development? We don't want to look at this with spite. We are not asking in spite. But can the public shoulder this cost?
නමුත් ජනතාවට දරා ගන්න පුළුවන්ද? මේ වියදම මේක තමයි තියෙන්නේ.
A 12-wicket haul from Rangana Herath powered Sri Lanka to victory over Bangladesh on day 4 of the second test at the R. Premadasa Stadium in Colombo today.
Well, the 7-wicket win handed Sri Lanka the two-match series 1-0 and Angelo Matthews' first test win as captain of Sri Lanka.
Any need to panic?
Leading Sri Lanka's first innings total by 52 runs, Bangladesh resumed batting in their second innings on an overnight score of 158 runs for 4 wickets. Unable to counter-attack Sri Lanka's bowling display, the visitors lost wickets in quick succession. Tamim Iqbal top-scored for the visitors with 59 runs as they were bundled out for 265 runs, setting the home team a target of 160. Southpaw spinner Rangana Herath ripped through the Bangladeshi batting lineup, claiming 7 wickets for 89 runs for match figures of 12 for 157.
In this second innings, bread and butter.
Chasing 160 in their second innings, Sri Lanka reached their target, losing just 3 wickets. Opener Tilakaratne Dilshan made 57 runs while Kumar Sangakkara contributed 55. Rangana Herath, who bagged an impressive 12 wickets, was awarded man of the match. Kumar Sangakkara, who scored a whopping 441 runs in 4 innings, inclusive of a hat-trick of centuries, was adjudged man of the series.
Sri Lanka team is celebrating winning the series.
Well, that's a wrap from the News First team for tonight. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm Arundhati Mudanayaka.
And I'm Shane Silva. Take care and good night.